In the MSc Marketing given by Kedge, we have created a new elective expertise track called Customer Experience Management. This track represents a total of more than 180 hours of training and 30 ECTS credits. Courses from this track are delivered from January to April. Our objective with this track is to reply to an increasing demand from companies in the domain of customer experience. Our aim is to prepare and train managers that will be able to analyze all the processes implemented by companies to follow, analyze, and optimize interactions with our prospects and customers. Those new managers are in charge of developing differentiating and significant experiences that will be emotional, sensorial, and so on. Nowadays, there are many ways to communicate or be in contact with a brand or a company. This contact can be made through traditional communication, through contact with employees in a store, on digital platforms, and so on. Consumers interact in many different ways with a brand. These multiple customers' experiences are a major vector of satisfaction and loyalty, as well as a potential competing advantage and a possibility to increase sales and profitability. Therefore, companies face two main problems. First, understanding the nature of those interactions, cognitive, emotional, sensorial, between a brand and consumers, as well as the satisfaction and unsatisfaction points from the customer's perspective. Second, developing an offer consistent, innovative, that will satisfy consumers' expectations. The Customer Experience Management elective track replies to those needs. The track aims at developing several kinds of skills in students. First, competencies related to consumers' behaviors in order to understand and develop the different dimensions of his/her relationship with a brand. Emotional, sensorial, cognitive again, relationships. Second, competencies related to informatic and digital marketing in order to analyze online consumers' behavior, following and understanding his online experiences. Third, competencies related to data analysis in order to measure the company or brand performance in terms of consumers' experience, to measure consumers' loyalty, satisfaction, or attachment toward the brand. Finally, third, competencies in terms of management, since the customer experience manager must know how to manage a team, must know how to implement changes in the organization you work for. Through the competencies obtained, the objective of the track is, first, prepare students to be able to answer new companies' needs in terms of customers' experiences. Second, give students both a strategical and operational vision of the customer experience. Third, train students able to bring innovation to companies in terms of customer experience. To achieve our objectives in terms of competencies and preparing students for companies, the Customer Experience elective track is organized around three main and impactful learning experiences. First, the training proposed by the Customer Experience Management elective track integrates the study of consumer behaviors in a neuroscience perspective. Neurosciences represent the future of the study of consumer behaviors. At Kedge Business School, we have a neuroscience laboratory that we use for training our students and also for some companies' consultings. Students are therefore at the cutting edge of knowledge. Being trained consumers' neuroscience is a real added value when one looks for a job. This is skills that very few will have on the job market. This will also prepare students to implement new analysis methods in companies they will work for. Second, a consulting product with a partner company. During all the academic year, our students will work on a company that aims to understand and improve its customers' experiences. This is a concrete and professional case, a true experience that will permit both to use knowledge learned in the courses under concrete empirical constraints. It is also a significant and differentiating experience that our students will value on their resume when looking for a job. Third and finally, our students will also work on a problematic that mixes customer experience and product design. Through the experience students will have to create the design of a new product for a partner company in relationship with Cage School of Design. Working on such problematic, designing a new product, will help students to show adaptation, innovation, and flexibility. All three are important qualities that companies look for. In conclusion, the Customer Experience Management elective track is an opportunity for students to develop skills actively looking for by companies, to live significant and meaningful learning experiences by using exclusively resources provided by Cage, the Biometric Lab, the School of Design, as well as the Cage Network partner companies.